Hey, Gary, why don't you talk about all this shit that's going on in LA? Well, why the fuck don't I? Up next.
It's a rare condition this day and age to demand a freak off with so much rage. But stranger's addiction, and you'll ever find some people say that he's losing his mind. Well, then there must be some magic juice inside the Punisher. 'Cause all I see is a chocolate thing. Man, they're busting over everything. Days gone by, it's the biggest break of the century.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Front Porch Files. I am your host out here in Oildale Studios in Bakersfield, California, one of the hottest places on earth. And if you guys are digging this show, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Now, before I get into talking about all the shit going on in LA, I want to give a shout out to my homegirl, Cynthia. She just started her own mobile spray tan, and it's out here in Bakersfield. If you guys want the best spray tan, she knows exactly what the hell she's doing. She's going to have the best mobile spray tan. I think it's the only mobile spray tan that I've ever heard. So guess what? Don't jock her shit. You're going to be a millionaire, homegirl. I love you. And that old man you're with, he's a good dude too. I love you too, Kelly. Hey, all right, back to it. Everybody knows who Maxine Water is. You know, the fucking dumbass bitch that tried to just flex all of her shit and say, everybody down there doing peaceful protests. I walked the content, all that shit. I didn't see nothing. Ain't no one down there fucking no shit up in LA. Well, here's a clip that says you're a dumb
advocating peaceful protest did not create any violence. Nobody was shot. Nobody was killed. Get it in your head. And so when martial law is called, what are you going to say? I missed the point. Don't miss the point, you all. Don't think that somehow, because they called out the National Guard, there was violence. There was no violence. I was on the street. I know. And I went from downtown detention back out into the community, talking to people what happened in Paramount.
And if you guys are digging that, what about the dude waving the Mexican flag on the dirt bike? Man, here's another clip of that fucker.
Did you guys see the photo from this weekend of the guy on the motorcycle waving the Mexican flag with fires and police cars in the background? Well, turns out, based on tracing the GPS on his phone, he's probably not even from Mexico. He has made money transfers to Venezuela, though. We do know those prisons were opened and the criminals were sent here. This guy's phone has been at Antifa, BLM, pro-Hamas, pro-Palestinian protests, and 3 Kamala Harris rallies. It goes home to a $2 million residence each night. Who's funding this?
Actually, you know what? I believe there's a lot of people in LA that aren't illegal, that don't even really give a fuck about what's going on, that are only down there to fuck shit up, loot, and just steal all kinds of shit, take pictures, and, you know, try to go viral on TikTok or social media and say, hey, look where the fuck I was at. I didn't have nothing else better to do today than go down here and just start shit with a whole bunch of fucking people. We all know that. When AOC and Bernie Sanders came here to Bakersfield, people were taking pictures, and all the license plates that were out front, we don't have that many fucking idiots living in Bakersfield that look like all these fucking dumbasses from LA. All the license plates said British Columbia, British Columbia, British Columbia, British Columbia. Out of state, everywhere but California. You guys are fucking lying, and that's what it is. Some people are like we all know. I heard George Soros is the one that put rocks, bricks, all that shit behind a fucking chain link fence. So when these fuckers are ready to come riot, they open those gates. Now they have rocks and all that shit to throw. Whoever set that down there should be arrested. It should be detained, and we should find that motherfucker. But it's probably not going to happen because governments stick together. And who knows? The Republicans could be fucking doing this shit, or the Democrats. We don't know, but it's all going to come out in the end. I promise you. I promise you that, and that's just how it is. Now, let's talk about Gavin Newsom, the man responsible for 40% of the economy's debt. Yes, the economy, not just California. This fucker ruined California so bad. I don't see how. When you have the state that supplies 40% of the world's food, 40%. Well, we all know how that happened. You're taking fucking money from here and here and here and here and here and trying to make everybody happy just so you can keep all the illegals in California, because that's how you're getting your fucking Democratic vote. It is what it is. If you don't like it, don't watch this show, but that's fucking true. Then you go and you cancel fire. I mean, look what you just did to LA. LA is fucked right now. And it's not even the riots. You guys remember the fires that happened a few months ago? Yeah. All those fires, they burnt down all them rich motherfuckers' houses. Oh, but I thought Gavin Newsom only helps out the rich. He don't fucking care about no. He don't give a fuck about nobody. All those rich people and all that shit lost all their fucking houses. Yeah, I know some people are saying, "Oh, rich people." Well, there's good and bad in everybody. But why did they lose their house? The high-speed rail. We all know that's what it was. Hey, how come no one said who bought all those motherfucking lands and shit from all them houses getting burnt down? You know damn well the high-speed rail came in and said, "Hey, remember us?" Because all the houses weren't paid off. What about all those people that were in debt or flipped over in their mortgage and all that shit? Come on, we don't know that. Some of them people are just living above their means or trying to keep up with the Joneses. We don't know. Anyway, Gavin Newsom, you're a piece of shit. When those fires happened, you drained, or all them reservoirs that hold billions of gallons of water were empty. None of the fire hydrants had water in it. Donald Trump had to send billions of gallons of water down to Southern California. And that came from the aqueduct. And on top of that, the aqueduct, the water in California, how many of you fucking idiots are keeping up with the Kardashians? Well, let me tell you something about those fucking bitches. They want to take all of that fucking toxic landfill shit and everything going on in LA, all the trash, and they want to move it to a place called McKittrick, California. Let me tell you where McKittrick, California is. It's right in the middle of the oil fields, but no, that's not all. Where else is it right next to? The aqueduct, the California aqueduct. All of our water, California's water, the water that pretty much gives life to 40% of the nation's food. Now, this bitch wants to come up here and put all this motherfucking shit in this landfill just so LA can look nice. So all of us here in Kern County just have to deal with all that shit. Well, for one, we're not going to put up with that. We don't want your trash. 2, you're not fucking up our water. 3, you're not fucking up our agriculture. And 4, we don't give a fuck if you don't like oil or not, because that's how a lot of people here provide for their family. And guess what? Oil makes everything fucking go. So fuck you and all your other green shit, bitch. And then, I'm pretty sure all this shit, I'm pretty sure all fucking Aunt Nancy's fucking loving this. And I'm pretty sure everybody probably talks to Gavin Newsom and all that. So I don't know. It's pretty fucked up with all this shit going on. We got fake ass protesters. We got all kinds of shit. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, that's the only thing I know. The Mexican guy on the fucking dirt bike's crazy. There's people down there having pro-Palestine armbands on, people with fucking ankle monitors. Like, how the fuck did they get out? I mean, really, are like, do you think just by violating your parole or probation, going out there and saying, "Viva Mexico" or "Viva wherever the fuck I'm from, this is fucking crazy," just so you can get a violation and go back to jail? And then what? And then what? Do you think all the people on TV that seen you fucking doing that shit are gonna go put money on your books? No, they're not. They're not, because you are a fucking dumbass. Y'all be good. Y'all stay classy. Subscribe. And I do this not for me. I do it because I love you. All right, baby.
How in the fuck is Gary not big yet on this podcast and shit? Anyway, if you guys like that, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to fuck off.